Alright, I'm back, sort of. Ow! I'm back, guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my new show, I Rant, yay, where I rant, yay. So, this is basically a show where I'm just going to rant about whatever I feel like in a video, and I'm doing this every Monday, and yeah, I'm just trying to create a schedule for myself so that I can start trying to upload daily instead of just uploading whenever I want to. So I've got some stuff on the schedule here. I'm not going to tell you the full schedule. It'll just be a surprise. So now you know every Monday is I Rant, yay. Modern pop music. It's pretty popular. You might even like it, and that's okay, but I'm here to talk about why I can't stand it and think it's horrible. I can also talk about pretty much any kind of pop music starting back in the 80s, and I can say most of that is bad, from 80s to current day. So 90s is bad, pop music, of course. I'm not talking about all music from these eras, because there's some good stuff still being made. There's still Cowboy Junkie songs coming out. There's still Decemberist songs coming out, and they're all good. The problem is that with the other stuff, the pop music, including Imagine Dragons, I don't know how we went from Beatles to Imagine Dragons. Music changes fast, I guess, quickly, but it's changed for the worse recently. Most modern music is kind of boring. There's not a lot of lyrics in them. The problem is really that the lyrics are just not very interesting. It's just like, they're not very deep, and they're just kind of, you don't really have a lot of feeling in them. They're just kind of dull, and they don't really mean anything. It's hard to hear them, and so it just ends up being really boring, and you just don't hear any of the lyrics, and the lyrics just aren't very complicated, or they don't really do anything, and they don't affect me personally. So that's just like, or anyone really, they don't really have any meaning to them. They're kind of just, you can not have any of the lyrics and it'll pretty much be the same song. So yeah. Because it's trying to be catchy, but it ends up being really annoying and not catchy at all. Well, it's catchy, it gets stuck in your head and you can't get it out. And it's really annoying. It's just stuck in your head for the whole time. That happened to me with this song by Justin Timberlake, the really bad one. I don't really know the lyrics to it, but I know it's a horrible song. And it gets stuck in my head afterwards earlier because I heard a Beatles song, and I just had it stuck in my head. And I actually really like the song, but when it comes to modern pop music, I hate the song, but it's stuck in my head, and I don't want to play it because I don't want to hear the actual thing. It's just horrible and doesn't really fit the song. So you'll have the song Happier, but the music video is about a dying dog, or a dog that they get for, it was a birthday gift, I think, and she has this dog and the dog dies. And that's the music video, but it doesn't fit the lyrics at all, and it's just it doesn't make any sense. That's the problem with the music videos. There's a lot of them like that. Imagine Dragons uses a bunch of puppets in their music videos. For just no reason. They're just puppets everywhere in each one. They're in every single video, and there's a bunch of weird things in the video that just look really stupid, and it just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what they're trying to do with that, and why they're just putting puppets in a music video and just assuming, hey, that's really good. Everyone loves the Muppets, they'll love our music videos. Clearly people love Imagine Dragons. I think one thing that bothers me is there's not a lot of real instruments in the background. It's all computer generated usually, or it's a keyboard or something, and there's no real instruments. There's not like a guitar or a drum set, or a real drum set at least, or like a bass. There's none of that. When good bands, they have lots of instruments. Modern pop just has nothing. And it just sounds so bad. Instrumentals are really bad, and they don't sound good with lyrics. Maybe they'd sound good without lyrics, but with lyrics they sound just horrible, and I can't stand listening to it because it's so annoying just to have maybe potentially like good lyrics and a good singer, and then bad instrumentals, and it just ruins the whole song. The instrumentals are very important. You could have like very few lyrics in the song, or not a lot of singing in the song, and it still could be a great song depending on if they use instruments, if they use real instruments. There's a song by Fleetwood Mac. It's called "Never Going Back Again." It is that the lyrics are bad as well, but it's not that there's not enough lyrics, because you can have very few lyrics and still have a good song. There's a really good video by I don't remember who it's by. I'll link it in the description, and it talks about why scientifically modern pop is bad. But it's a really good video, and I'll definitely link it in the description, and you can go watch it. Every single song sounds the same, and I can't tell the difference between them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of I Rant. Yay! This was fun to record, and like if you agree, and I'll keep making these. Because I already made a schedule for this to be included on Mondays. So please don't hate it, please. Please. Okay?